How's it going, friends? Decidius here. Hope you're having a great 4th of July. I know I will be later, but right now I'm going to be bringing you guys a quick guide with some tips and tricks on everyone's favorite pink-haired Rad Russian, Alexandra Zaryanova. So, you're looking at all the different tanks, and you notice, out of every character in the game, Zarya stands out. I mean, she's got pink hair. And she's definitely not the princess Mario's looking for in a different castle. But why play her? She's got a very different and unique playstyle, and she's definitely not the main tank you want on the team, but she does very well at supporting and damaging. We'll go into that more in detail when her ability section comes up, but right now, Zarya is the squishiest of all the tanks. She only has 200 HP and 200 HP as shields. Don't let that fool you though, because shields regenerate over time and makes her deceptively tanky if you play her correctly. So we're going to start off the ability section with the one thing that really makes Zarya, well, Zarya, and that is her passive, Energy. As you can see looking at the target reticle, under it there's a number, it should be 0. But as the fight progresses and Zarya actually begins to absorb damage with her shields, the number goes up, adding to her damage. What this means is that Zarya is rewarded for aggressive gameplay. Go in, shield, gain damage from absorbing damage, and poke at the enemy team. Now remember that her energy decays at a rate of 2% per second, so what this means is you can't just blow your shields all on cooldown, because then you're going to have nothing when the time comes to actually start taking damage. It's all about timing and knowing when you're gonna take damage. It is not easy to do, but very, very rewarding when done correctly. This next part is probably the most basic of Zarya's kit, her left and her right click. As you can see, her left click shoots a beam that just does direct damage to an enemy, while her right click shoots a grenade similar to Junkrat's and has a slight knockback to it. The more energy Zarya channels up, the more damage both of these abilities do. As you can see, I'm using my right click with high energy to poke at the enemy team, and it's pretty significant the amount of damage I'm doing. So next we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of Zarya, her left shift and her E ability. I'm just going to combine this section into one because they essentially do the same thing and function the exact same way. Left shift puts a barrier on you that absorbs up to 200 damage, and when you take damage, gives you energy. Her E ability does the same thing, except you can cast it on an ally. Both of them last 2 seconds each, but with the projected barrier, her E only having an 8-second cooldown, as opposed to the 10 seconds her self barrier is. So now we're going to talk about Zarya's ultimate, the Graviton Surge, easily one of the best ultimates in the game. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it pulls the whole enemy team in, and sets your whole team up to just wipe them clean. It seems a little underwhelming at first, but just take a look at the clip provided, and you'll see I Graviton Surge, and Pharah does her justice from above, and just wipes the enemy. My first tip to you guys is, if you want to generate your ultimate quicker, use your left click, not your right. As you can see, with the left click you generate anywhere from 10 to 15% depending on how much ammo you had, whereas no matter how many targets you hit with your right click, you'll always get only 3%. The next tip is about her shield. Even though the shields only have 200 HP, it'll eat any one source of damage entirely, even if it only has one left. So as you can see, Diva will explode, and I'm at point blank, and it eats the whole thing. Same for the following Junkrat ultimate, which does 600 damage. As you can see, the shield will eat it, and it won't bleed over to your normal HP bar. Tip number 3 is kind of an obscure one, but it's rocket jumping. Similar to Soldier 76, her right click has a small knockback, which means if you right click and jump slightly after you right click, you can actually cover some distance. What this means is that you can go to higher places that Zarya normally can't reach, or longer distances as in these examples. With normal jumps, I can't make these, but with a small rocket jump, no problem. And that about wraps things up for this Zarya guide. I hope you guys learned something new, and if you've never played Zarya before, you pick her up and take what I say in this guide into consideration and you have fun with her, because she's really rewarding to play once you play her correctly. Like if you like the guide, comment if I missed anything and you guys want to add to it, and subscribe for more videos to come. Stay tuned for bloopers fucking Lord knows there's a bunch of them. As the Canadians say, peace out. And now we're going to talk about Zarya's ultimate, the Graviton Surge. Easily one of the best ultimates in the game. You shoot a bomb, pull the whole anemone. How's it going, friends? Hope all of you are having a great blah, blah, blah. So we're going to start off with the ability section with some fucking shit. And because of that, she's not a main tank. And I can't talk today. This blah, 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 blah. How's it going, friends? I hope you're having a great 4th of July. But today I'm going to be giving you shit. Fuck that one up.